stopping by. Okay, there's a tag going on out there that I believe Marnie from MsGoldGirl created. So she tagged me, and I thought, I saw a couple of other people do it, and I found them to be entertaining. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do it. I had to check with Louis first to make sure he didn't mind his personals being shown on YouTube, you know? I got to give the man his, you know, I got to let him say yes or no. He didn't care. He said, these are the things you can show. You can't show some of these. Okay, already. I got them all. Okay, first of all, this is not his morning basket, but I did when, I don't like clutter. I don't like anything unorganized, and you know how men are. Some men are, they'll put things right away, and other men, they leave things out on the counter. I don't like things left on the bathroom counter. So I bought what I call his morning basket, and it's a really nice acrylic basket that fits right in the drawer. He puts everything right in it, and then he can just lift it right out, and he works out of that basket. So I brought up all the basket of the goodies that I could find of his, okay? So I will start with, what shall we start with? I'm just going to pull things out. Okay, Louis always has a lint brush in his closet because we have a dog, and she is white. So Louis has to always use the lint brush, okay? So a lint brush is always part of Louis' day. Louis wears glasses every single day, so he has eyeglass cleaner with special tissues made for glasses that we actually both use to clean our glasses. So that's part of his morning basket. He uses, just a moment. Should I do this organized? Let's see. Okay. All right. All right. We'll organize it. Okay, so we'll do skincare next. Okay, here are Louis' skincare products. Now, Louis did not use skincare products all the time, and I think now that they're making more men's products, it's easier for a man to say, okay. But really, I mean, if you think about it, men, your skin is just like ours, and you're aging just like us, so I don't see anything wrong. I actually admire a man who takes care of himself and his hair, his skin, his nails, everything. So he's getting better. He'll let me do mask on him. Oh, for the people who know us, don't say anything, Louis, if you see him walking in the halls or anything, okay? Okay, so to wash his face, he uses Shiseido's. He's been using this for years, and I do buy Lou all of his toiletries. Lou doesn't go out and buy anything on his own. I buy and pick out everything he uses. But he'll tell me if he likes something, and then I'll buy it again. So he has been using the Shiseido Benefiance cleansing foam forever. He uses that in the shower. For his, there's a mask, oh, here it is. For his skincare around his eyes and his face, he uses the men's line in Clarins, and he uses the anti-dark circles because he does, when he gets really tired, he gets dark circles, so he's been using that one. And he uses the eye balm, and this one he uses at night, and so he sleeps with the thicker one. But anyway, he has the dark circles, and he has, I think he uses this one more, to be honest with you, the balm. But anyway, those are his eye products. And this is, now I bought the moisturizer for his face, and he wasn't using it. And I said to him, how come this one I haven't had to rebuy? Well, I don't really use that one. And I said, well, this is for your face. You should be using it. So he started to use the facial moisturizer, which is the Clarins. And I'm laughing because I just think he's probably going to be, I can't believe you put that on. Okay, so he uses the Clarins eye and face. And he will use a mask. I bought this mask for myself, and I did not care for it. I felt it was just too harsh for me. And it's the luminizing black mask. And he'll use this mask only on weekends when I remind him. If I'm doing a mask, he goes, oh, and he doesn't use it on his whole face. He just uses it on his nose, okay? But it really is good at cleaning out pores. And men tend to have those large pores that sometimes fill up with blackheads and stuff like that. So it works really nicely for him. He will, every now and then I'll say, here, try my, whatever kind of mask, and he'll let me do it. Louis has a 5 o'clock shadow beard always. He had a longer beard when I met him. I do not like hair on a man's face. I don't like mustaches. I don't like any of that. And, but he keeps it, he's had it since his college days. It's very, 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 very close. You just think that his beard grew in fast when you see him. And it's salt and pepper now. More white and spots than not. Okay? So he has his little Norelco beard that he just goes zzz, and it keeps it really close for him. He has his, I hate when I see hair sticking out of a man's nose, and I do not like hair growing out of a man's ears. Oh my goodness, just shoot me now. So he has his little nose groomer, and he takes care of his ears and all that kind of stuff. He's a very clean, neat man. Okay, so he also has, well, we'll stick with shaving. Now, he doesn't use anything fancy for shaving. This is 99 cents a jar because he only shaves right here and right here. He doesn't shave anything here. So he uses the Barbasol Soothing Aloe, and it's 99 cents. You can get them even cheaper at BJ's if you buy the big bottles. So that's what he uses as his shaving cream. For his razor, he just uses a Gillette. This is not even a 3-blade, it's a 2-blade. That's the razor he uses just for right here and then right here, okay? He's got a little, that 5 o'clock shadow goes all the way under here too, okay? So there's that. Okay, for his oral hygiene, he uses, you know, the electric toothbrush just like me. He uses these little thingies. He's very good with oral hygiene. These are to clean in between his teeth because, as I mentioned in one of my videos, I noticed that I was starting to get that, you know, discoloration, and now I take my tooth and I brush in between each tooth with these. He does too. Oops, I dropped some of those. I'll put those back. And I get those at Walmart, wherever. He has his little floss. This is his water pick. It's a portable one I found. I found this at Costco in Florida. He uses every day, we'll stick with oral hygiene. He uses the Aquafresh, and I get these little tube sliders so that we don't waste any toothpaste, and it really pushes it all up and you get every single bit of toothpaste, but he uses the Aquafresh. Okay, so now we'll go on to, well, this is part of his grooming. Every day he cleans his ears with Q-tips. Just a regular old standard brush he uses for his hair. Oh, and he also uses Listerine's Cool Mint. Okay, any flavor will do. I don't normally buy the caramel colored one. I always buy I can't use this. This stuff will peel the inside of my mouth right up. It eats my mouth inside. Okay, for the shower, he uses Coast soap. He doesn't use any body washes. He just uses Coast soap. And he is, you know how I mentioned in my 19 random facts that I will not go in a hot tub and I will not go in a pool because, well, Louis will not use anybody else's bar soap. He only would use it. If somebody else uses this, he'll get a new bar. He will not use it. I suppose I can use it, but he prefers that he has his, I don't use soap like this, but he don't like to share his soap, okay? All right, I forgot for his flossing, this one's really hard to find. I think I can find it at Walmart. Target used to sell it all the time, and Target no longer sells it. But if this is the Oral-B satin tape versus the floss. The tape is a lot easier to use if you have tight teeth. So he uses that one, and he's a big flosser. If he needs to disinfect something, or, you know, whatever, he has a little tea tree oil that he uses, and this is 100% tea tree oil, and this is the Jenna brand, which I think you can buy. This one I might have bought at Sally's, but I also buy the Paul Mitchell brand of this too. Okay, so he has that. He has his own little thing of Hygiene. He uses Degree deodorant. He doesn't really care about the scent. He has to be careful with deodorants because I remember one time I bought a different brand and he got a little irritated. He's very pale skinned, and so he had a little sensitivity. That was years and years and years ago though. Okay, for his hair, he doesn't use any product in his hair except for Paul Mitchell Freeze and Shine. He sprays on his hair. And for sunscreen, he uses, and he's very good about using sunscreen, especially on his face, his ears, and his neck and stuff. You know, being a golfer, they're exposed a lot, and they don't really think about that, and they should. But he uses these Supergoop 30 plus sunscreen swipes. And I buy these at the little boutique I get, but I think you can get these at Sephora online and stuff. But they're expensive, but they are so worth it because he can take this wipe And he can do his neck, he can do his front of his arms, the things that are exposed while he's out in the sun. But he uses these and he loves them, so I get those for him. And that, I think, oh no, let's do shampoos. He right now is using Sebastian Drench because that's what I put in the shower for him. I have not used any other shampoo since Joelle sent me the Kerastase. Oh my God, fabulous. She just recently sent me a new line. I can't remember the name. I'm going to try that because I just finished up the Kerastase. I absolutely adore the Kerastase. It is fabulous, just fabulous. Okay, so Louis is using this. Now because he does use the Paul Mitchell Freeze and Shine, it can build up. He washes his hair every day, but you still can get product buildup that can, hang around. So maybe once every 2 weeks, he will use my purifying shampoo, which is by Lanza. And when and if he ever gets some flakes, which everybody does from time to time, he will use Redken's Solve. He usually gets the dryness, the flakiness with the weather change. He doesn't have it all the time, but just every now and then, and he'll use this a couple times and it takes care of the problem. So that is called Solve by Redken, and that is their dandruff shampoo. Most people, I swear, their dandruff is just because they don't rinse their products out of their hair enough. So I think I have covered everything. That is a peek into my Louis, okay? I tag any of you who want to share what's your hubby or boyfriend's. And if you live with your dad, show your dad stuff. Who cares, right? I just think these are fun, and I'm glad I was included in it. Somebody tagged me. I didn't have to tag myself. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Have a great day. Don't forget, subscribe. It's an anti-ager. And now we're anti-aging men. BISOUS.